What's up YouTube, Capital G here, looking at Weevil's final piece of support coming out of the DP-19, and this really doesn't surprise me one bit. This card is fucking bad. It's called Corrosive Scales, and it's just fucking terrible. It doesn't really do anything, and it sure as hell doesn't advance your game state. It's a really bad card. So the reason that I'm not surprised that this card is so bad is if you look at Weevil's first three cards, like the first set of support that was revealed, these cards were really good. Not only did we get a new boss monster, but we got multiple cards that let you summon boss monster, including summoning his boss monsters from the deck. And I was like, oh shit, his new boss monster, the new insect queen. Not only is she basically a Magispector, but then she gives protection to basically all your insect monsters. She prints out tokens for you, and she can attack multiple times. He has a card, his new Cocoon of Evolution can let you draw a card. It can let you summon any insect monster from the deck, ignoring conditions. I was like, yo, this support is legitimate, but I knew Konami was not going to bat 1,000 on this, guys. Like, one of these cards, the laws of average say that, like, one of these cards is going to suck. I think law of average, excuse me. One of these cards was just bound to be really bad, and this is the card in my opinion. So Corrosive Scales, normal trap card. Activate this card by targeting one insect monster you control. Equip this card to that target. Your opponent cannot attack insect monsters other than the equipped monster you control. Okay, I mean, I guess doesn't really do much, but I guess if you get one of your big boss monsters on the field, your opponent can only attack that. Again, doesn't really like advance your game state, but whatever. Let's go to effect number 2. Each time your opponent normal summon / special summons a monster or monsters while this card is equipped, or activates a card / effect while this card is equipped, place one scale counter on all face-up monsters your opponent controls. If because of a card effect, or excuse me, if because a card / effect activation, place them when that activated card / effect resolves. Each monster your opponent controls loses 100 attack and defense for each scale counter on it. So, like, the obvious thing to me is, like, okay, I guess you can get their card to, like, rack up a bunch of counters on it. You can get their monsters to rack up tons of counters, and, you know, I guess at that point, your opponent would have really weak monsters on the field, but it just feels like, I don't know, at that point you have kind of a shittier version of like Burden of the Mighty or something like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I mean, I guess it's hypothetically possible for you to get like 10 or 12 counters on this. I think your opponent will probably bounce this card or blow it up or something like that. But, like, do you understand that this card just doesn't do anything? Number one, it provides no actual, it provides no tangible card advantage. It's not like you can even banish it from the graveyard and like search an insect monster or draw a card or, you know, anything else. Like, you know, I don't know, blows up a monster on your opponent's side of the field. So there's no tangible advantage. It doesn't really, when you activate it, immediately advance your game state. It just says, hey, here's my big monster on the field. You can't attack it. Sweet, but I can still do other shit to it. So I don't really understand the purpose of this card. It seems like a card that takes 2-3 turns to really like have any actual impact on the game, and I don't know. It honestly really feels like a waste of space. I wouldn't run this card. I think that this kind of seems like a card that should have came out in GX, or not even in GX. This seems like this card should have came out in like Feral Servant or something like that. It seems really bad. So whatever you guys think, leave it in the comment section below. I wouldn't fucking play this card, but the artwork looks really nice, so I mean, at least you have that. I don't know if this is from like his duel on Duelist Kingdom, or if this is supposed to be from like, nah, I'm pretty sure this has to be Duelist Kingdom. It can't be from the Duel on the Train, right? Maybe it could be from the Duel on the Train. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already. Turn on those notifications for daily videos, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.